almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, 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 hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Hello! I need to fix that. There we go. What is that showing? Alright, whatever. Hi everybody. Let's get that. You know what? That's the easier thing to do. And let's just move that. This way. There we go. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Doctor Who's Variety What the Hell, you know? Let's see, let's try and get, where is it? Boom. Hello. No? Yes. There we go. Let's get some music going. Yes. Home stretch of the cathedral. Let's get that rotated. Okay, how is the audio for the music? I think I need to turn that up just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, well, UNC, you don't have to entertain people on Monday, you know? Like, this is This is building day. So, shut up. So, we've got a little bit of lore. 1225 to 1786. That's a long time. And am I a little washed out with color? Probably. That's a bit better. Oh no! I crashed Night Owl's windows. I'm sorry. But the transformation continues. In 1245, all towers were complete. As you build the towers, you can experience some of the inner workings of the cathedral's belfry, and the superstructure that supports the legendary bells. Throughout the following 5 centuries, wear and tear set in. New generations of architects oversaw modifications, repairs, and additions, like a lead-covered wooden spire constructed above the crossing. In 1300, the chapels were added to the perimeter of the choir. So, let's get bag 23. Give it up for bag 23! Come on. Live. Live like that. Alrighty. So, how's the week been treating y'all? Week's been going alright with me. Alrighty, let's grab this and that. Then we put that on, you know. Come on, guys. Get down here. Oh no! I hope everything is gonna go okay with you, buddy. DM! Yes! Dragons and Dungeons. That is exactly fucking blocking my face. There we go. Yeah, that kind of happens at wrestling, buddy. Don't worry about it. Alright, so this goes right here, like that. Alrighty. Again, I just love when it's just a big old chunky brick. Oh, we gotta do, yes, so we gotta do 2 of these. You rat bastard. Hell yeah! Baron, a productive member of society again. I joke. Congratulations on your new job. I hope you tolerate it well. Today's building is brought to you by Burger King's Chunky Brick Whopper. What would a Lego Whopper taste like? Don't say plastic, because that's cheating. Hell yeah! Ketchup. Blood and teeth, probably. Could you press the meat into... Yes! Yes! If we can make meat Legos, oh god, that would be terrifying. I mean, we already pressed chicken into the shape of dinosaurs, so is it really that much of a stretch? And remember, Moonrock is cancer. I have turbo cancer. Turns out, Moonrocks. So I told the boys to. Told the boys to buy the Moonrocks anyway. Crush them up, put them into a gel. Turns out, Moonrocks are highly poisonous. I've got turbo cancer. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Night Owl? Hey, Pharisees. No, we kind of talked about that on one of the on one of the earlier streams. It's just like we see all of these really cool Lego sculptures and everything. And it's just like, who's the one buying them? Adults who like model building, you know? Like, it's like, currently, like, adults are driving what Lego is producing, and the adults want, very, detailed, complex sets. I don't know if I should time you out or not for that, though. That's... How dare. How dare. How very dare. It's almost like millennials need an escape from how shitty the world is. No, despite being a floater at my job, I've been at the same store for 3 weeks, and let me check my work schedule. Am I at the same store this week? It's like, I won't hate it if I am. I'm just, no, I'm not. I'm going to a truck stop. Oops. Ugh. Okay, yes. Like that. And like that. There we go. Sorry. Why am I looking over there? You all should be right here. For some reason, I'm just immediately thinking, if you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Love Shack. That intro just brought me right to the B-52s. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the love getaway, headed for the love getaway. You know what? Screw it. Y'all are over here now. I do need to, I think, invest in a green screen or something. yeah! Now you can waste money. Come on. I just gotta find... There we go. Hell yeah. That's where you guys live now. What the fuck? Y'all are weird. Seriously though, I would love to see a minifigure scale B-52. That would be sick. I don't know. I don't know if you did or not, but that is... what the hell? I don't know. We're listening to royalty-free disco today, guys. That's the vibe today. Why? It's the thing I clicked on. No, the Mattel brick sets look interesting. Although I do kind of The one criticism I have about them is just echoing someone else's opinion. And it's just like, while it's cool, and it is a very interesting... Oh my god. That sounds hilarious. Well, it does look interesting, and I'm kind of excited to see more brick kits on the market. All of the custom fitted pieces seem a little excessive. And the because it's like one of the things that I like about Lego is every single one of these pieces I could go on Pick-a-Brick, and while I couldn't order, while I could just order rainbow pieces, like I could build this with things I have in my Lego bucket, you know? So, he's a wand. Looks like a Fairly Odd Parents wand. Already, my fingers are ripped. Oh, and they're all in a very specific configuration. That's great. Reminds me of the gantry. Reminds me of just like all of the just frickin' detail on the gantry, man. Hey. Pardon me for doing some of this off camera, but I'm trying to get these in. So, my Lego store has an Eiffel Tower and a a Titanic set. And when I saw that, I'm just like, oh, those are like $700, right? And I'm just like, he's just like, yep. And I'm just like, too rich for my blood right now. But it's like when I saw the Titanic, just going through my head is a certain song. Not about the Titanic, but it's like the Titanic is mentioned in it. And I'm pausing the music because I'm going to sing In the Belfast yard where she was made of Holland wolf design, the plan was struck to build 3 ships that funds would not define. The gantry raised up in '08, a nameless line arose to make the journey to New York in record time, and so she's the pride of the White Star Line. May her engines never stall. Her sisters died from Berg and mine, but they'll run for decades more. She'll run for decades more. Oh, shit. Damn it. It's been a long time since I've sang this song. Olympic soon became a stamp. No finer ship did sail. Smoking rooms and Turkish baths and palm trees rail to rail. As sleek and striking as can be, with speed second to none, she'll make the journey to New York in record... She left the dock in Portsmouth town and... to show the world how it was done. Something like that. I don't know. She's the pride of the White Star Line. May her engines never stall. Her sisters died from Berg and mine, but she'll run for decades more. She'll run for decades more. The Hawk was running along her side around the Isle of Wight. A swing to starboard up and took the helmsman by surprise. 2 holes were punched into her side and water flooded in. She staggered back to Portsmouth dock and lived to sail again. She's the pride of the White Star Line. May her engines never stall. Her sisters died from Berg and mine, but she'll run for decades more. She'll run for decades more. Titanic sank into the depths. Britannic joined her too. Through the wars, Olympic kept on sailing sure and true. Missions out in open sea with U-boats in her stead. Damn near cut 'em clean in half and sank 'em to the bed. She's the pride of the White Star Line. May her engines never stall. Her sisters died from Berg and mine, but she'll run for decades more. She'll run for decades more. Now every dog must have its day, and all good things must pass. Shipyards forged much bigger craft that dwarfed her in her class. The years dragged on and fares declined. The world forged on ahead. They pulled her down in Jarrowtown, still striking till the end. She's the pride of the White Star Line. May her engines never stall. Her sisters died from Berg and mine, but she'll run for decades more. She'll run for decades more. Yeah, Olympic. Oh, what the fucking hell? No, yeah, the Olympics survived. Back to the music. Play that funky music, white boy. Olympic, kept sailing well into the 30s, I believe. Until like, as the song said, affairs declined, the world marched on ahead, you know? Which is super, super sad, because, like, who Like, who would have loved to have seen a floating museum like that? Like, the ultimate Titanic museum. Granted, like, our fascination with the Titanic is somewhat modern, but it's just like, that would have just been fantastic to see. It would have been expensive as hell to maintain, though, which is probably why she was scrapped. Because, like, that's just what people did with ships, back then, or even still today. As someone who wrote his master's thesis on shipping said, see, you just said it, expensive as hell. No, water is not nice to metal. Definitely not nice. Salt water, triply so. So just the constant maintenance of the hull and all of the interior bulkheads and everything. Like, if they were going to make it into a museum, like, it would have been, if they did have this idea, would have been easier to just dry dock it and build a museum around it. Drac and I had a long conversation about this when he toured North Carolina. Water is hell on preservation, but the only thing worse than keeping it in water is taking it out of water. Really? Because all of the weight is now being supported by the ship itself, and it's no longer buoyantly floating in the water, so gravity just kind of takes its toll on the superstructure, right? One of my favorite, this is going to be funny. One of my favorite ship preservation shows, if you can call it that, is an old anime called Star Blazers. if anyone remembers that. Star Blazers about a alien space battleship Yamato. Okay, look, like, is it not old? Is it not old? But no, it's like they like the ocean kind of got dried up because of alien fuckery, and they're just like, oh hey look, there's the battleship Yamato that was sunk to the bed during World War II. What if we turned that into a spaceship? Which I think is rad as hell. Yeah, the original is like 70s, right? Bum 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 bum. No, as just absolutely insane and whacked out of their mind as quite frankly, everyone in World War II was. Like, let's just make a statement. There are bad guys and worse guys in World War II. Just the absolute FU engineering that went into the machines is just amazing. Battleship Yamato's firepower just dwarfing everything. Just like almost like being so overweaponed that it's almost considered its own class of ship. Is just fascinating. The Bismarck too, like as crazy as that is, like just the Bismarck, just wonders of engineering. And then you also have to think, just like, how the hell did that ever float out the dock? I'm curious. I am going to go look up a picture of the Notre-Dame Cathedral, because I want to know what these wands are supposed to be. Okay. Hello, Sovaviti. Welcome to the WBPL. I am Dr. Who's the Chef, the host of this particular variety hour of craziness. Here we are building the Lego Notre-Dame Cathedral and talking about World War II battleships. That's just what we do here. Thank you so much. No, looking at the looking at the front facade of Notre-Dame, this is fantastically realized. All of the little nooks and crenellations up in the upper belfry, that's an amazingly ingenious way to affect that vision. Wow, absolutely impressive, Lego designers. That is fantastic. Just bravo. Wow, that is a fantastic. Just alluding to it with the wands. That is ingenious. Just impressive. Lego designers' creativity is just I think we talked about this during the construction of the Artemis rocket, with a couple of the little tricks that they did there. But wow, just always impressive with Lego designers limited use of the bricks, which is just fantastic because, oh hey, how do we make these crenellations and archways? Hey, I've got a shitloads of these fairy wands. Hey, that works. Like like I said, like this is all standard Lego pieces. I could build this in red, white, and blue, and it be like I could build this in red, white, and blue if I wanted to, and it's just fantastic. It's just Lego pieces. It's not anything special or custom. And it's like, even when they do make custom Lego pieces, they then find ways to use them in future sets. It's fantastic. People complain about the price of Lego sets, incredible amount of design and QA that go into them. If you jam them in the boiler feed valve, you can make boom. And if I could change a small thing in history, BB West Virginia would have launched before Colorado, thus giving us West Virginia class BB as opposed to the Colorado we had. Yeah. I do kind of want to get the Orient Express. The Orient Express looks fun. Alright, time to do some painstaking shit. It works on Lego Train System. Oh, Wilf, you are going to have so much fun with that, I think. I see those ... dots. Oh, the little... I know the piece you're talking about. Yeah, that works. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that does kind of work for like a little arm drape. Hello. I'm building Notre-Dame. Alrighty. These go up and around the top. Yep. I apologize for the awkward angle, but you know what? There, you guys are upside down. Nope. So that flag is my dad's military battle school flag. That's kind of why I didn't want to do that. And I just realized that, oh, this is not a political statement. I do not... I don't know. Where do these other two go? On the inside right here. Alright, where is... Let's deactivate. Bring you guys back up. And reactivate. All right. Alright, these small ones go up front. I have never consumed any Orient Express media. I know that it is a mystery thing. I have never seen it. And we're putting some little dippy doodads. Right here. Yeah, I got a little gooseneck thing now. The son of a bitch. Yeah, there we go. Next bag. Oh, this is... Oh! Just chunky bricks. Oh yeah, chunky bricks. I have heard the name Perot. That's a, and I know it's a detective thing. I think I remember watching a Fact Fiend video about it, but I cannot remember much about it. So just forgive me for being a youngling and not understanding. And Orient Express is a Agatha Christie thing? Or am I hallucinating? Okay, okay. I now have a, a book list, that I need to do. I do remember watching the Doctor Who Agatha Christie episode. That was funny. Hello! Thank you for following. It's Karan. Oh, we got some writing up here. Timber from the wooden structure of the cathedral came from about 1,030 oaks, or the approximate equivalent of 51.8 acres, 21 hectares of forest. Ooh. That is a lot. No wonder when we were talking about the reconstruction of the cathedral, we're just like, yeah, Canada and America gave, like, so much wood to the reconstruction because all of the old-growth forests in France have been depleted. I'll have to ask my dad if he can't, get me some, look-sees at it. Okay. Did I miss stuff? I think I missed, like, literally 2 pages worth of stuff. Oops. About to say, that doesn't look like what I have. I skipped a step. I didn't oops as in messed up. I oopsed as in went too far ahead. But it's nothing that can't be, nothing that can't be, easily, rectified. Like, this doesn't require deconstruction. This just requires, going back in time. Give it up for step 400. I'm still in the step, so it's not an oops. Okay, what's up, buddy? Ah, we're doing a brand refresh. I'll read all about that in an hour or two. Okay, flippy dip, flippy dip, flippy dip. I love these roof tiles. Chocobo, what are you talking about complicated? This complicated? Like, nothing has been explicitly difficult besides the wands. I think during the French... Yeah, just repetitive. Like a lot of Lego. I think during the French Revolution, wasn't the cathedral kind of like... They tried to metricize, like, everything. So just like, hey, like no religion, just rationality. And they turned... They tried to turn the cathedral, or Notre-Dame into, like, a cathedral of rationality. Um... 2000 or 1220. The body of the cathedral is complete, except for the towers. Hello, Lego that somehow got underneath there that I didn't need anyway, so into the bucket you go. You know what? It's just easier to just take this part off and connect it to the rest of the roof system. UN Samurai, please send me a link to that podcast, because I do one of my favorite things is listening to people geek out about things that they're interested in. Like, I support nerdery in all forms. Spotify Podcast Republic. There we go. I've got a Spotify account, but I listen to my podcasts on Podcast Republic. Thank you. Is it the Dwemer gods of logic and reason? I don't think I've seen a Lego cross piece like that in a while. Also, yeah, metric time was very weird. It's like as much as I think one of the reasons why metric time, if I'm not mistaken or being apocryphal, one of the reasons why metric time and the metric calendar failed was because of the farmers, right? Just like the farmers were just like, hey, we already know. It's just like, hey, you want food? This is gonna over our planting schedule, all right? Like, stop it. Also, the judicious use of beheading anyone that anyone and everyone who dared disagree, even your own allies, probably didn't do anyone any favors. Oh, the metric timekeeping system? Yeah. Look, we've had like 60-minute hours and minutes, and like 60-second minutes since like it was at Babylonian time. Like they were base 60, right? So it's like all of their counting just kept going. calendar was equally absurd. I will have that mail for you next Spinach Day. If it's not there by cow, let me know. Jesus Christ. That does sound absurd. To be fair, the ancient Athenian calendar was worse. Priests had a meeting about 10 days into the month to decide how many days that month should have. I think we talked about, I forget on what episode, about... yeah, it was last Monday, about Julius Caesar being Pontifex Maximus and the longest year in human history. And then, so it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I believe it was in the Roman reckoning, every month was like 30 days. So they had leftover days at the end of the year. And the Pontifex Maximus would decree that that these days are outside of the month, and they will be administered at some point during the year as a holiday. And then, because of all of his Gaul campaigning and the revolution, there were dozens of days that had not been administered, so the calendar was out of whack. So he was just like, all right, right now, 90-day month. Then we're getting back in order. And, hey guys, say hello to the Julian calendar, and that's why we have leap years and everything. The Julian calendar is why we have leap years, and why February has 28 days. Because February was an unlucky month. Well, to be fair, it is like a really, really consistent timekeeping system. Like he wanted time to not be subject to he wanted the calendar to be automatic. It's like, for as crazy as he was pretty smart. Unlike certain narcissistic people I know. Ah! Pinky cramp. Pinky cramp! The Lego hand cramp. It's the best sports injury. It's very uncomfortable. Yeah, they're not common. Like, the most common one, I believe, is the 3. But it's just like, I have very rarely seen 5 long. Guys, I didn't warm up before building Lego, and now I got a hand cramp. I've got more to do with these. Give it up for bag 27! Uses the second most 1x5 tiles of any official set. What set uses the most, then? Okay. So I gotta do this 8 times. Oh, and 28! Real Madrid, okay. Or is it Real Madrid? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, we're getting into boring shit now. So here's a question that could probably get discussion going while I am constructing some very fiddly pieces. When you were in school, be it elementary, middle, or more likely middle or high school, or maybe even college, university, if you will, and you're in English class and they force you to read books, What book? What book did you hate reading then, but enjoy now? And then what book did you hate reading then and still hate because it's just a bad book? Mine, for liking now, is To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually, unironically, like it. Accelerated Reader, my old nemesis. Like classes you had, or like books you had to read for, and then like study in class and write papers about and blah 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 blah. To Kill a Mockingbird is unironically like one of my favorite books. Harper is a very evocative writer, and given that it's told from the point of view of a teenager about very heavy things and was read by teenagers, it's honestly a very effective book describing that cultural situation at the time. I also helped my mom defend it against our school's censorship by saying, like, no, it's yes, it uses the word, but no, it is not racist. If anything, it's very much anti-racist. Oh god, Great Gatsby is... I think Great Gatsby and Pride and Prejudice are the two books that I hate to this day. Like, just unironically dislike. I think the only reason why I got through Great Gatsby, or through Pride and Prejudice, is because I went and purchased Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Unironically, like, is a hilarious book. Unironically very good as well. And then I remember there was a point during its rise to notoriety where an actual college English lit professor told his students, "Hey guys, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is like 85%. It is like 85% Pride and Prejudice. If you are having trouble reading Pride and Prejudice, pick up the Zombies, read it, and then read the Cliff Notes for the stuff that read the Cliff Notes for the stuff that actually like matters, because like if you read Pride and Prejudice, you're probably going to get a C in this course. If you read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, I can guarantee you're going to get a C. I love that. I love that about it. Like it gets the gist of it, you know. Haven't ever read 1984. Yeah, no, Mockingbird, To Kill a Mockingbird is just fantastic literature told from the point of view of a child about a very complicated situation, read by children, who then understand a very complicated situation. Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer, a little bit as well, but that's just Twain being an absolute weirdo. Mr. Darcy would absolutely have a dive kick. But the one book that I still can't really wrap my head around, buff his cravat damage. The one book that I can't really wrap my head around, that I probably should give another chance now that I'm older, is Catcher in the Rye. I just didn't get it, you know? I just didn't like it, I didn't understand it, and I thought it was pretentious and stupid. Honestly, I think I would have much rather read Mice and Men. Hey, what's up? I believe you're missing a C in there, but yes. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. The ads for it during Price is Right would be hilarious. Mecca gave me a recipe that she and her partner did for General Tso's chicken parmesan. That is going to be an attempt. How many times I've had to listen to I don't know if I would make a handwich of it, but I would like handwich. Is that like a? I think I remember seeing this in a like talked about, like it's from Disney parks or something. This is, I think, the single most tedious thing I think I've done in this set. Yeah! No. I remember this because, again, my secret pleasure is watching long-form documentary-style videos about just random shit, and once upon a time, I got recommended a channel called Defunctland. Which talked about the rise and fall of fast passes. And then he also talked about the hand witch. I can do a full Jersey Mike's with one hand. This sounds like a description on Urban Dictionary. Hi, Mo. How you doing? In that case, may I recommend John Boyes and his two-part, 1-hour masterpiece about athletes named Bob and how we're running out of them. Please send me this video. If you hear a slight buzzing, that's my AC. I have the door to the AC room right there, and it's open so that I can have some light coming from it, because this basement is dark. Hello, Grimos! Welcome, welcome, welcome! I am looking at a pile of flat gray pieces, trying to find the flattest... I am looking at a pile of flat black pieces, trying to find a singular flat black piece. Okie dokie. Time to hate my life. Because I have to do this 8 times. What in the name of tea and crumpets are handwiches? Okay. Baron? Take a metal cone. All right, take a metal cone with a heating element in it. Wrap a strip of bread around this metal cone so that it's about maybe about like 6 inches long. And obviously like conical, so it's like an ice cream cone made out of bread. Then once it's cooked, take it off the cone, fill it with sandwich stuff, hand it to the customer, and now it's a handwich. It was a Disney thing. It was a Disney thing. They're just like, the sandwich of tomorrow. The handwich. You can eat it while you walk. They're just like, and like, I think it debuted in their Epcot, which is like, where they made like everything future. This is the city of tomorrow, as opposed to all other sandwiches which require a tripod. Now, why didn't they just combine these two into one bag? If both of these bags are supposed to be used together in this step, why do they not just put both of them in at the same time? Sounds like you need a ham and cheese sandwich. For complexity's sake. Also, Grimos, Rodriguez, how dare you break Zellbriggen? Like, I understand that we attempted to follow their rules, but, like, Jesus Christ, you almost cost the commander his life. Yes. I was actually looking forward to that one.
Yeah, what?
The bonsai. From pretty, I think you misspelled sure. I hate most of this one while wandering around the house closing curtains. And I mean, it's just like, don't we eat sandwiches one-handed when we're going through the drive-thru and getting burgers anyway? Reminds me of the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches I used to get in the Seaside, in the Seaside in New Jersey. They took a large roll, cut it in half, hollowed them out, filled them with Philly cheesesteak stuffs. My favorite was Seaside Tony. It's a Philly cheesesteak roll with deep fried cheddar. Oh my, oh my god, that sounds amazing. Hey, Grimos, Night Owl? No one died. I just have a pilot that's incredibly injured and pissed off and probably has PTSD. Saris is very upset at hellhounds. You're an auxiliary legionnaire. Don't worry about it. Grimos, why did O'Bannon almost get court-martialed? Also, look at this little top piece. Like, it's a little elbow of just curved black. You glitter bombed someone? What? You glitter bombed a drop ship? Grimos, the question is, would did the attempted recipient deserve it? I thought they were stealing my paperwork. Outside open containers of water and paint. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it only says I need 8 of these little cheese slopes. This sort of behavior is why sandwiches are banned in space stations. So 8 times 4 is 32. Times 2 is 64.
Hey, Philip Michael.
The Big Mac is targeting me for glitter bombing the capital world of Cyan. Do we need to concoct the Philly cheesesteak corn dog substitute? Yes, yes we do. Also, Mo, we still need to do a write-up for Will for the newsletter on Earthmeal. No, we are going to do a second Earth meal. We are going to have like layers of, we're going to put like a falafel layer in there with dino nuggies. Well, first we need to invent a firmament. First, we need to invent a firmament and then send it hurtling through space at 9.81 meters per second squared. That's pizza. broke it. Let's see if it fades. Okay. Come on. Get in my fingers. This is tedious. UNC. Samurai. Hello. You have constructed several more Lego sets than I have. This is very repetitive, and you have done this step, and I am sure also found it very repetitive, tedious, and annoying. What is the most repetitive, annoying, and just soul-sucking step out of any of the sets that you have constructed? I assume something from Titanic or the Eiffel Tower. The little windows on this set have been particularly annoying, yes. I have one putting together a Phoenix Gundam model. Single most repetitive step I have seen but not built is the drive belt for the loop coaster. Requires 222 tread pieces in one go. Okay, now I have to inspect all of these and make sure that I put all of the little diagonals on. Yup. Alrighty. Oh, good God. Oh, good dog. Jen, our newest member of the streamers, said she was willing to try butter soda. No, soda should not taste slippery. Soda should not taste slippery. It tastes like slick. Alright. The towers house the cathedral's legendary bells. They were first installed in the North Tower, also known as the Gross Tower or Guillemin Tower. Oh! That's why it's a little slope. It's a little rounded piece. It just fits. It just fits right in there. Oh, that's clever. I don't think you're supposed to taste viscosity, Doc. That's why they shouldn't make butter soda! No, we talked about this during the Artemis build, but there are some, excuse me, absolutely fantastic little payoffs for a bunch of these sub builds. That you're just like, why is it like this? Oh my god! Blah blah blah. Blah. Oh. She thought it would taste like butterbeer. Okay, but how do we warn people against things when people have a tendency to take warnings as endorsements? I'm glad to be able to drink fizzy drinks. Wilf, he also brought hot dog water soda. The towers are in. Yeah. $29 and $13. Yeah, that was Earth Meal. Wagon wheels. Wagon wheels. Chunky Canola is my drag queen name. I have seen these used as wrenches, as magnifying glasses, as many different things. These are just the absolute versatility with which LEGO uses pieces is fascinating. That just destroyed my train of thought. Thank you, Digi. PSA for today, if your meat orb catches fire, use OK Mo brand engine degreaser to douse the flames, and then moisturize with mildly expired, totally safe moisturizing salad cream. Oh yeah, you brought moisturized... you brought expired salad cream, and you're just like, here, try this. I'm just like, it's expired. I'm just like, I'm stupid, but I'm not dumb. How's the texture chewable for a liquid? I thought I was able to purge that memory. Mo, Earthmeal is one of the... is one of my most favorite memories. That was... It was an adventure. I'm petting you to redeem the pet. To try eating Mo. Ah! We can remember it for you wholesale. We have video proof of that episode. No, like, I think of all of the things that we have done on the WBPL and just like in the BPL in general. I think Earthmeal has been one of the grandest accomplishments that we have ever done. If mace were a cooking ingredient, well, mace is a cooking ingredient. The shell of allspice should not be weaponized. You know, like, if that was the only mistake we made, like, yeah, I'm still giving us a B-. Like, we understood the assignment, and we executed it well, we just forgot a few steps. Yes. How's there not a trombone minifig piece? Okay, what the hell is this song? 'Cause it's a bop. Love Deadline. That's an interesting way to do jumpers. Apocalypse Gym ska band. Oh my. That's a good idea. There's that one guy from Polygon that does the weirdly specific deep dives into video games, like determining the HP bar of your cat, does stamina in real life work like in video games? I read all of the books in Skyrim, so you don't have to. The fuck is his name? Moon meal is a large cream cheese wonton and or earth meal cheesecake. No, it's not Tim Rogers. He's got a really funny name. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. Brian David Gilbert, yes. Where the hell was I loved the episode of his where he's like trying to figure out what music actually would be in a post-apocalypse, and he's just like, did I just invent ska again? That was unironically like one of my favorite bits. It's like, it needs to be portable, it needs to be loud, it needs to have an anthem, it needs to tell you to do stuff. Punch it. Did I just invent ska? And then he got the Ska Tune Network guy to come in and help, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is great. I'm not saying that that he should voice Waluigi in the second Mario Brothers movie, but I'm not saying it either. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. So here I am, growing older all the time. I'm feeling younger in my mind. Goddamn, like if that music wasn't copyrighted, like I'd go and purchase the Tony Hawk. Well, I'm still going to. But I'd go and purchase the Tony Hawk Pro Skater remakes and play them on stream. Like, I freaking love the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 soundtrack. Like, I didn't know what that music was at the time. But, like, every time I dropped in, like, I would immediately, like, go to the soundtrack and be like, no, current song, no, next song, next song, next song, next song. Goldfinger, alright, there we go. Jerry Was a Race Car Driver was also a really good, one. Jerry Was a Race Car Driver. just talk about like how great of a cultural of like a cultural touchstone the original Rock Band and Guitar Hero were, just like introducing or like reintroducing kids to, like, dare I say it, good music. I still unironically love, absolutely love, the like all of these Fire and Flames covers. Have you guys seen the accordion cover? I am not going to disagree with your definition of good music. Like, I shit you not, like a full-on guitar, or like, not guitar, like accordion cover of Through the Fire and Flames, done like at almost the proper BPM. It's like, I once got, like, I once had a lot of relaxing things, and then proceeded to watch that video for like 3 hours straight and just like listen to it, and it's like, I swear to God, there's like 5 different accordion tracks on it. It's all them. They're all doing it. There's just 5 different. There's like 4 or 5 different accordions. It's like, I cut the I caught yeah, it's like I was like mentally like isolating the sound when they did close-ups and cuts, and I'm just like, those notes don't match up with what that guy is playing, but he's playing one of the tracks. Like insanely talented people. Okay, that's fun. This is a step. We're gonna put like this little slope piece, this little triangle piece on this foot snot, and then we're gonna put it like this. Huh. That's interesting. Drum cover for an ex-Japan song where the drums are replaced with rubber chickens and it's still a jam. Here's a channel for you guys. Go check out a YouTube channel named Chicken Song. He does various covers of songs with a rubber chicken. And it's fascinating. He did the Imperial March. He did, I think he did a Fire in the Flames One of my favorites, though, is one of my guilty pleasures is listening to shitty covers of Jurassic Park, and he did a Jurassic Park cover. I almost got kicked out of bed for using one as an alarm clock. Alright. Oh, interesting. Huh. There we go. The smaller rose windows are represented with Lego hubcap elements. What is this representing? You know, I think I'm missing a piece. However, I have an extra in the bag. In 1245, the overall structure is complete. In 1245, modifications continue, and lateral chapels are added along the nave. And now, how many steps I've gotten? hour and a half. Yeah, we got time. It's gonna be tedious, and I'm gonna hate myself, but we got time. Alright. I need to make 30 of these little fuckers. I don't think I've ever seen this spear tip before. This would make a really good rocket tipper. Nyarlathotep! I found a really cool Lego project that I don't have time or money to build. Oh, do tell. Also, first time chat. Thank you. Thank you. The mock Babylon 5 UCS. Oh man. Oh man. That sounds fun. I will admit, before God and creation, I never actually watched Babylon 5. And I have a feeling that you are immediately about to tell me, chat as a whole, that I need to rectify this. Samurai, where watch and how watch? And what watch? Hey, I don't police people's entertainment. If you want to watch it, it's just... Nyarlathotep, thank you for joining us. Also, the only reason why I know how to pronounce your name is because of an anime. Oh boy. Prime, Roku. I have Prime. I can fix this. I just don't know if we can stay friends if you don't. Random anime recommendation time. If you all are fans of anime in general and have like a very encyclopedic knowledge of anime, oh boy, do I have a recommendation for you. I recommend a show called Hayore Nyarko-san, or Nyarko-san the Crawling Chaos. What if what if the Cthulhu mythos deities took the shape of high school Japanese girls and then proceeded to think that Earth entertainment, specifically Japanese Earth entertainment, is the greatest thing to ever grace the cosmos, and wanted to protect one person in particular who has been determined to be a ridiculously popular alien, or a ridiculously popular person in the alien entertainment community, and then proceed to do fucky-wucky Cthulhu shit in and around his presence. There are so many references in this show, from the classic cross counter to the dude slumped over dead, stark white, dead in the corner, to a wonderful JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference, in which Nyarlathotep, Nyarko-san, espouses that Earth entertainment is the greatest entertainment in the universe, as one JoJo character espoused that German engineering is the greatest. Yes. I have never seen Ghost Stories. But, if you guys are looking for something stupid, there's 2 seasons of it, and it's absolutely delightful. Off camera, let me... Okay. Let's do this. Deactivate. Hello? Reactivate. Oh, now that is a good angle. This is a great angle. Also, look at how hairy my hands are. Nyarlathotep, question for you. Do you live in an HOA? Then it can wait. If you do not have an HOA that will throw a fit at you not mowing the grass, then don't worry about it. I mostly wait until I have to stand on my tippy toes. At what point does it cease becoming grass and then become a tree? Oh, thank you for joining us, Nyarlathotep. This is, you fit right in. It's the lamp. It's the lava lamp. Around the time the Pygmy tribes move in. Okay. Revolution and cultural legacy. During the from 1789 to 1860. During the turbulent years of the French Revolution, 1789 to 1899, the noble Notre-Dame Cathedral suffered damage and gradual decay. Windows, altars, and tombs were destroyed. The bells were dismantled to be melted down. In 1792, rioters tore down the statues from the Gallery of Kings and dismantled the spire. For a while, the cathedral was even used to store wine and other goods. But in the wake of the revolution followed an emerging awareness and appreciation of French heritage, the publication and widespread international acclaim of Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame in 1831. Cemented the cathedral status as a cultural gem in world history. From 1843 to 1860, architects Jean-Baptiste Lassus and Eugène-Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc. I don't speak French. Get fucked. Led the cathedral through an extensive restoration campaign to the version of the historic landmark we know today. Minus the fire. The bells had a slight problem that they could be made into cannons in those days. You need tall grass to provide your 12-foot Home Depot skeleton cover to hide in. You know, I never really had any Legos as a kid. To any real extent. I had a bunch of constructs and other building tools, but I never messed with Legos much. Doc, proving that Americans are British where it counts. No, I think everyone, like, I think everyone has fun shitting on the French. Even the French shit on the French, right? Damn you, Napoleon Bonaparte. Damn you and your canned food. It was always the French's fault. If it's not the French, it's probably the Dutch. Like, let's be real. Take 3. Take your time, Digi. Sound it out. Digi, are you okay? Alright, you guys are coming back up. Thank you. How many pieces is this build, Mr. Juisaloo? Here's the box. It's a very large box. Also, y'all are in the way of the camera. I keep forgetting about that. 4,383 pieces. 34 bags of Legos. Let's just skip a step really quick where I put those spires on and I just make a bunch of the next step and put them in this bucket. I am not oopsing this, I am just saving time because I just want to not have to keep moving these little piles. Ah! I'm gonna call that an oops. For those of you wondering, an oops is anything that requires me to go back in steps. I misplaced a brick, something broke, I did a wucky fucky. Dropping a piece and then losing it. It feels good to almost be done with this. Although I have no idea where I'm going to put it, given that one of my shelving units did not survive the trip back from the apartment. It's like we took everything off of it, and then we started moving it, and I'm just like, hey, the base of this is really not stable. And then we let it go, and it started leaning, and I'm just like, Mom, back off. And I just pushed it over. It was a cheap Mainstays shelving unit anyway. Okay, so you come down here. I think I'm gonna go get gas. Probably won't continue until tomorrow, but gas is slightly cheaper today, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Go do adult things. So these Tiggles. 1, 2 Tiggle bitties. If you guys have not already discovered him, that just reminded me of something. There's a YouTube channel that's just pretty much exclusively shorts at the moment, but he's getting into long-form content. Chris Broden. He's an absolute wordsmith of insults and has one of my favorite descriptions of engineering in fucking. Be careful what you do, or you may join the fraternity of expensive sounds. And if you have a job where there's a lot of engineering and electricity or machining, I think you know what the term "that was an expensive sound" means, and have probably experienced more your more than fair share of them. But Chris Broden, he starts all of his videos off just like, you want to see something cool? He's also technically a felon in the same way that Martha Stewart is a felon. He got really into Bitcoin and blockchain technology back in the day. Didn't realize that he was technically violating FTC security laws and got sent to federal prison. Fraternity of Expensive Sounds, and they'll be smelling you every summer for decades are my favorite. Yes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perhaps I went a little too ham, but I don't think I necessarily did. The finishing touches of in 1350, the finishing touches to Notre-Dame are complete. The pinnacles on the uprights of the flying buttresses were redone before they were replaced yet again in the 19th century. Okay. I will declare that an oops, because I got a little overzealous and I didn't count, but it's not necessarily a get wrecked weirdo. Oops, it's a I was a little overzealous oops. Yeah, it's like at that point you might as well just like have to email Lego and be like, hey, I'm a dummy, can you send me 2 pieces, please? Oh, it really is. If there is something wrong with your Lego set, they will bend over backwards and fix it. Get out of my face. One of my, I bought the Lego bonsai tree, I believe from a Walmart. And the I got to the step where I was putting the feet on the little tray, and I'm just like, I'm missing an axle. And so I emailed them, and I'm just like, hey guys, I'm missing an axle. And they're just like, we got you, fam. And a business week later, guess what showed up in the mail? In 1858, the tabernacles on the flying buttresses were added by Jean-Baptiste Lassus and Eugène-Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc. Again, I don't speak French. Get fucked. Yeah, their customer service and quality assurance is amazing. No one speaks French. It's just an act they put on to annoy tourists. Sacre bleu, oui, oui, imaginons que ça. Bon voyage! Bon apple tea. Alright. Je mange la poire just means I eat the pear. That is the only French phrase I know because it's a fucking shitpost. Hon spy TF2. For a French woman who insisted on pronouncing Wi-Fi Wi-Fi. Hey, like, I am like, there are many people who speak or attempt to speak passable American English that I know of that unironically call it the Wi-Fi. Violet Guy LaDouche. It's Leduc, I believe. D-U-C. Ledoux. I don't know if it's Ledoux, because it's not it's not spelt like it has silent letters. Do they not understand the concept of the hard I or L sound? Is that I or L? Wi-Fi on the Dinkalink router. Damn it. I like I. Okay, there we go. 3D print file for an adapter that lets you smoke 500 cigarettes. It came about after the whole 500 cigarettes. There are 7 letters in the French word for birds, and none of them are pronounced like they are in English. We see. We show. I don't know. I have no idea who Vic Romano is. Probably know of him, just don't know what exactly you're getting at. Okay, are all of these pieces extra, or am I just missing a step? Get back down on there. One, two, three, four. Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Washoe. Okay. Wasso. Well, you're all wrong. I have no idea what MXC is. Alright, these are all just extras then. Probably just added to make the bag way more. $33 and $34. Home stretch, everybody. You're gonna have a field day with these fucking plants. So many telescopes. That's it. Every Lego is out of here. Okay. At 226 feet, or 69 meters, the two towers of the western facade make Notre-Dame Cathedral the tallest building in Paris until the construction of the Eiffel Tower in 1887 to 1889. Woo. Little Lego rapiers. That's cool. Oh, MXC, the Takeshi Castle dub thing. Okay, I know that then. A major restoration by Jean. Okay, in 1843 to 1860 by what's his fuck and Too French for Me. And we have little minifigure statues. They're just guys. I was wondering what they were going to put here in these little things. Alright. Next step is turn you right round, baby. Right round, like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. As you can see, reality isn't doing so hot. You must bring us the mightiest tree in the cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring. And then, oh, this is gonna be wucky fucky. Because it needs the light green colored trees. Get back here. God, this would suck if you're colorblind. Everyone at WBPL 76204 crash time. Oh, it's an emote. Okay, so the emotes don't necessarily translate. FriendBot cannot currently use channel emotes because it does not have pants. Someone gets Streamlabs pants. I wouldn't worry about it. It's fine. It's funny. Ugh. Cricky neck. Okay. Current size of the sizes of Notre-Dame Cathedral. Facade width, 142.7 feet, or 43.5 meters. Transept width, 157.5 feet, or 48 meters. Total length, 419.9 feet, 128 meters. Spire height is 314.9 feet, or 96 meters. Tower height, 226 feet, or 69 meters. Nave roof height is 114.8 feet, or 35 meters. Cookie is not under warranty, she is just tired. Hello, claim your bonus goo. No, I'm not gonna let my bonus goo stay. Rage. We have a lot of quotes. I still remember when we thought that quote 1,337 was a lot. Also, quote 9,001. Like, Jesus. We are quote prolific. Alright, time to studify the porcupine. How many quotes did we just add today of me being stupid? I feel like we just added like 12 quotes. This is simultaneously like one of my most favorite and least favorite kind of Lego sets. Like in general today during the stream. I love how you said so far. I thought Striker was up in 30 minutes. Night Owl, did you forget how time zones work? Oh, come on. Stupid shit. Okay. That looks fun. Alright, landscaping done, I believe. Now for the spire! Damn it. Those trees look like sea mines. Yes, yes they do. Okay, this is a step. All these Technic gears. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Pop that in. Telescope, rapier. The spire in 1860, the spire is reconstructed, now slimmer and taller than the original. With the addition of sculptures of the 12 apostles along the slope of the roof. 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh! That's neat! Ah, forgot to do this. Alright, congratulations, I think we're done. Hey! Alright, so we got a bit more reading to do. The front doors of the Lego Notre-Dame Cathedral are open to allow us to peek through and feel the sense of awe you might experience when entering the intricate, vast arch space within. The single statue facing the spire There's a single statue facing the spire. I did not realize that. That's cool. The single statue facing the spire has the face of Eugene Emmanuel Villers-le-Duc, one of the architects of the cathedral. He gazes at the spire in appreciation of the building, while the others watch over Paris. That is neat. That is a neat, a neat little artistic, I guess, note. Yes, Mo, what do you need? Should we have Doctor Who's the chef build his own French Corner cafe? If you can get me a French Quarter cafe, yes. Obviously the Lego. Alright, I'm going to stop that. Close it out. Alright, let me see if I can't find it. Um... Is it an architecture set? Oh, it's an icon set. Yes, but... Oh, it's only $80. Huh. No, that is really cute. That is really cute. Alright, so assuming that that poll is what it is. The fire and rebuilding. After the devastating fire in April of 2019, Notre-Dame Cathedral is forced to close indefinitely pending reconstruction. As the world watched rescue workers extinguish the fire, global fundraiser campaigns raised overwhelming contributions to the extensive rebuilding efforts in record time. A testament to the lasting impression of Notre-Dame Cathedral has left on people of all cultures throughout its lifespan to the incomparable spirit of Paris. And to the incomparable spirit of Paris. With nearly 900 years of history packed into more than 4,000 Lego elements. We are excited to include this model in our Lego architecture collection. Ladies and gentlemen, Notre-Dame of Paris. You are upside down, so let me turn you upside down. Look at this. Look at this set. There's the backwards guy. Oh, come on. Look at the doors. So cool. This has been a fantastic build. All right. Just as long as it isn't a fire starter. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lego Notre-Dame. This has been an amazing set. I am always super impressed with the architecture series. They are always so very clever with how they replicate real monuments with Lego with Lego structures. Oh shit. No. Night Owl. Lego Coliseum. AS7 Pope. So that's going there. And let me introduce you to the next Lego set that we're going to do. Well, this is not the Lego set that we this is not the Lego set that we are going to do. I'm going to do this in my own time because I very much enjoy it. Is this literally just released yesterday? Is the Japanese maple tree bonsai. I am actually legitimately excited to do this because I think I've talked about the botanical gardens in my city has a it has a Japanese maple tree from the Imperial Court in Tokyo. This is going to be a me thing. Like, it's fascinating. Like based off of, like, I think of it looks like they based it off of a real bonsai, which is amazing. No, that's not what we're going to be building. We are going to be building the Concorde. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is massive. This box is busted up. It's been probably on display for a little while. The tape actually kind of came off, and the clerk looked at me, and I'm just like, look, I'm gonna be opening it. I'm gonna be building it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It does have a droop snoot. It's got a lot of Technic pieces in it. There's the instruction book. Here's the instructions. There you are. The botanical set has paper bags. Alrighty. The instructions. Ooh. How many steps do we have? That's a lot of pieces, buddy. $548. Half the pieces, twice the instructions. Goodbye. Okay, not twice the instructions, but $393. $480. $54.80. 548. Jesus Christ. All right. Some of those orange pieces are just a cradle. Oh my god, it doesn't support its own weight. All right, back into the box you go. Until we meet again, arrivederci. All right, everybody. I think it's time. Striker comes up in a few minutes. And we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. This has been an absolute fun, hilarious day of finishing up the cathedral. This has been a spectacular build. Thank you for joining me on this 3-part stream. Could I have finished it sooner and in probably one day? Yes, I could have. Did I want to share this experience with you all? Yes. Yes, I did. Thank you for coming back and joining me on the LEGO streams. I don't know after the Concord if I'm going to be doing more LEGO streams. Maybe, maybe not. I'll find something to do. After all, this is Doctor Who's Variety Hour, or 3. 4, maybe. I don't know. I better stop talking before Stryker comes in and kicks me out. We are going to have some fun. Treat him nice, make him draw cursed shit. Where is that? See you guys later. Hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
And a stolen
Also, only 23 oopses for 4,400 pieces.
Unless he's a link. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.